Hey everyone, we're back, and we are just finishing up character creation. Then we're going to talk about what the player's character concepts are. My name is Richard, and I am your host for the Legend of the Five Rings Harry Tarantula role-playing game. And to my right is Jeremy. To my left is Luke and Alex. And we were just, as I said, finishing up character creation for this exciting Legend of the Five Rings role-playing game. You can find out what more events we have available at harryt.com under the events section. You also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you have. And we will be starting next week with their Genpaku ceremony, which is an introduction to the game itself. It is for them to learn how to role-play the game, use their skills that they've used today. Right now we are on question 19 of 20.
No, I think we're all done.
Oh, we're all done apparently.
Well, I'm done. He's probably done. Because 19 is what's your name?
What's your name?
What is your name? Tell me your name. Tell the world your names.
I've gone for Isashi.
Asashi? Okay.
Isashi.
Isashi.
Yeah.
I am Ryuze.
Ryuze. Okay. It's nice to meet you.
My name's Man.
Man? Haida Man?
Hida Man.
Hida Man. Oh, wow. Wow. What a meme. Alright.
I was named for a Gaijin sailor. He was an explorer and he was very brave. And he died on the Kai Wall with some forbidden knowledge.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, that sounds exciting, and I'm really looking forward to playing with you all. So, we've now gone through the 20 questions. Now, how should your character die?
In battle.
In battle?
That's a common thing now. You're 3 feet away from death.
Well, no, because he's got a big-ass Tetsubo, so it's more like 6 feet.
No. His enemies are 6 feet away from death. He's 3 feet away from death. A katana will still kill him through the heart.
True. So, you're dying in battle. How did you decide you wanted to die?
Me?
Yeah.
Honorably preventing conflict, and I've also decided that he is doomed to repeat the cycle on the Celestial Wheel.
Interesting.
I have no clue.
We should probably think about that.
Yep. All right. So that's it for character creation. Now you guys have your character sheets that you can easily fill out now because you have all this stuff in front of you. And you all really know your characters better because you now have a log of it. So you guys will be keeping your logs for your own reference during the game. The darker sheet out of the ones that I gave you, those will be used to show the viewers at home what your characters are able to do. Well, a miniaturized version of it.
Into PDFs.
Pardon?
They're going to get turned into PDFs.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so you guys will be able to take a look at their characters and how they develop. We will be playing
They'll be popping up on screen.
8 seasons, and yeah, it'll be popping up on stream for sure. So now the tough questions is this. How many of you feel confident that you will pass your Genpaku ceremony and bring honor to your name, your clan, and the Emperor? Give me like a 1 to 10. How confident do you guys feel? 10? Okay.
Well, also 10.
Also 10?
I don't even know why we're bothering this stupid test. Why don't you just show me the way to victory?
Because you are a child.
And it's also, you get your swords.
You also get this is exactly this is where you'll get your Dashao.
Daisho.
Daisho, sorry. Jeremy is my pronunciation corrector for this game. I will brutalize things and he will correct me in it. So I look forward to that. But I'll get it eventually. I mean, I should have gotten it 20 years ago when I started playing this game. But that's fine.
It's always fun to go back and watch people say stuff like, you can always tell which edition D&D they cut their teeth on when they say stuff like dro.
Yeah, drow.
Exactly.
It's like, alright.
What are you saying?
Dro.
Because there was no pronunciation guide or any movies or anything to reference.
No.
When
One of my favorites is how some is the pronunciation of Mirrodin. I've heard it pronounced as Morodin, and I'm at awe when I hear that. I'm just like, what?
There are 2 R's there.
There are 2 R's, yes.
That's not how the English language works.
No.
I'm just filling in my sheet here.
Mm-hmm.
I have many questions.
Of course you have many questions, and that's why we're here. So we can all answer questions.
Alright, so I have large stature and indomitable will. So should I probably mark on my sheet what those actually do?
Yeah, I would suggest writing the page number down. That way you can easily reference it.
Or I could just look it up. Page 1.
So again, if you are just tuning in, thank you for watching. My name is Richard, and we are doing character creation for Legend of the Five Rings, the role-playing game for the Hairy Tarantula for viewers like yourself. So remember to follow us, click like, subscribe if you wish. Well, we hope that you subscribe. So we can, expand our set, make everything amazing and appealing to you. Plus, this is going to be a thing. You guys are going to be able to influence the game as well. I can't just randomly kill players for being players. So, we'll be setting up something for our very first game session, which will be next week at 7:15 p.m. We will be playing until around 11 p.m. with a couple breaks in between the game session. That way, not only can you get up and grab food and everything like that, but you can come back and enjoy it all together. As of right now, they are just finishing up their characters, and we are going to discuss their characters and why they are playing what they are playing. So when they've just finished up the final details, we'll have a quick conversation with each of them and get to know our players a little bit better.
Including our anxieties.
Including their anxieties, because this is stuff that I'll need to know as well. Well, I have access to all their sheets anyway, so I'll already know. But we are traveling the wetlands of Rokugan with 3 to 4 samurais, ninjas, maybe some Kolat assassins. I particularly enjoy the Kolat assassin.
I was tempted.
It's
very tempted.
It's a really good. It's fun. That's the deck that I played back in the old CCG, was a Kolat deck. It was like, because a lot of Lions had Kolats, and I also played a lot of Scorpion decks, but we had this conversation actually the other day, where the only good Scorpion deck was with Kachiko, and if you didn't have it, you were kind of just playing a mediocre deck, because you really couldn't do anything. I mean, they were an aggressive deck, but they really didn't have a lot of things going for them. I also do not remember where I put my glasses when I went upstairs on our last break, so you're getting me without the glasses. which is fine because normally you can catch any of our review videos or gameplay videos on YouTube. I'll just pull up the thing here for you so you can. Thank you, Nightbot, on doing your due diligence.
That Nightbot, she sure earns her paycheck, doesn't she?
Nightbot, yeah. Rather than me typing it all out, it's already done for us.
Yeah, except I have to program them.
That's true. Alex is our producer here. And we could not do this without your esteemed knowledge in that, so thank you very much. And this is one of the few times you get to play per week, so I mean, this is good. Well, actually, this is like for most of us. So we're gonna have fun playing this game. Luke, how are you feeling so far about this?
I'm good.
You're good? Yeah. All right. So it's sharing and caring time. All right, so I'm gonna start.
Yeah, tell us about the character you got hiding back there.
So my character is a. They belong to the Scorpion clan. Their family name is Akodo. I won't say what school they went to, just to kind of keep it, to myself.
So they don't tell us.
So they don't tell us.
Scorpion, no one cares.
Exactly. The Scorpion, no one cares.
You're not going to trust them even if they tell us, because they'd probably be lying.
So actually no. So the greatest part about the Scorpion,
It's a Scorpion, they're lying.
yeah, sure, that's what you think.
No one likes Scorpions. They're not trustworthy.
So what is my character's relationship with their clan? Well, quite simply, my character is a bastard. He was found by members of the Scorpion after a small skirmish, and they took him into his care as a child. He was taught in the ways of the Scorpion clan, despite the fact that he has a lion last name. His name is also Matsu.
Ooh.
And that is my character.
His name is Matsu?
No, his name is Matsu Akoda. Sorry. Yes, Matsu Akoda.
Akoda or Kodo?
Kodo, sorry. Kodo. Alright. Who wants to go next?
That wasn't very good. Come on, keep
You
going.
didn't tell us anything.
Yeah, you didn't tell us about his personality traits
No.
or
Oh, you want to know his personality
Yeah.
traits? Like what?
does he have any quirks? What does he wear that makes him distinctive?
What does he wear? He has a long golden mane,
Okay.
which is obviously very different from most of the Scorpion clan, as they have dark hair.
We're traveling around in dangerous times. What kind of weapons does he carry? Is he armored?
He usually just wears ceremonial outfits. He's a courtier.
Okay.
He doesn't go to the Imperial City. He specifically stays within the clan's lands and deals with the day-to-day in the small villages and stuff like that. He can be most commonly seen in tea houses, where he enjoys the tea and games of Go.
Whoa. So he has no discernible weapons whatsoever.
He has his Daisho.
Daisho?
Daisho, yes.
No, he has one part of it.
Why does he have one part of it?
Because if we're going to our Genpuku, we have one part of it.
Maybe he's already had his graduation ceremony.
Fair enough. But we have one part of it.
Yes, you guys have one part of it.
Hammer.
You're right.
So
I think they gave you the wakizashi.
they give you the wakizashi, yes.
So we have the katana.
No, they could use the katana. I'm sure they give you the katana.
You'll get the set,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
And usually it's given to you
I
by
don't
your
usually get
family.
the
So,
katana anyway.
so as for Matsu, he is, he plays it very low key. He plays it very close to the wall. He enjoys observing people and talking to them. So, but usually his topics of conversation are teas and games of Go.
That's much better.
That's much better.
No.
I can't keep my low-key NPC secret from these guys.
Well, not if you've traveled with them.
Pardon?
Yeah, like
You'll
We're-
be encountering him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, in fact, we're probably all arriving at the Gampuku separately. So,
Well, yes and no.
where is it this time?
Pardon? Where is it? It is always held at the court. Well,
No, it's not always held at the court. It does travel around.
it does travel around, but
Yeah.
this particular case,
Okay.
you guys are going to be going to the Imperial City.
It's usually held. It's usually honor for a clan to hold it.
We're going to this capital?
Well, you are going to the capital.
Wow. First time for me. How about you guys?
Nope.
They're all just going to the capital.
No, as in nope. I've been before.
Oh, you've been before? Okay. Very cool.
Your character's name was Isashi. Isashi goes all the time, I guess.
No, I've been once or twice.
Well, that's fair.
My grandfather is the daimyo, and he was the most influential character on me. So I was trained by him and his daughter.
The best.
Okay.
Yes, I was trained by the best, and I shall be
The best of the best of the best of the best?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fits in with the delusions of grandeur.
Why would you do that to yourself? Oh, wait.
What? Have delusions of grandeur?
Yeah.
And one arm?
Oh, wait. I know why you do this to yourself.
Why not?
So, that was my character that you guys will be meeting along the way. Maybe not at your Genpaku ceremony, but you will be meeting him at a given point in time. So, Luke, tell us a bit about you.
Okay. So, Ryuze is a tattooed monk of the Togashi Order, and a member of the Dragon Clan, and a member of the Togashi family. So a direct descendant of the founder of the Dragon Clan. Well, okay, direct is a bit of a misnomer, but
That's what we do here, misnomers.
So he's a very calm individual. In fact, that's what stands him out as a member of his school. He is very calm. It takes a very calm and reasoned approach to problems. So my lord is Noburo Togashi. Who is both daimyo and the leader of the monastic order, the Togashi. And it is my sworn duty to guide Rokugan, all of the clans, through this tumultuous era. Because that is the literal purpose of the Togashi. Both the Dragon Clan and the monastic order itself.
So they say.
Well, it's quite easy when you can predict the future.
Yeah, I guess it would be. If that's your thing.
Well, it's
Your thing.
Togashi
Yeah.
Kami's thing.
When you can predict the future, buy tomorrow's lottery ticket today.
But I am at odds with this Giri because it is my desire to simply return to my life of temple caretaker. I don't want this great burden thrust upon me.
Ah. But your desires and fate are two very different things.
Yes. So my relationship with my clan is tumultuous. Their methods are less direct than I'd like. I'm impatient, you see.
Ah, the impatient dragon. Okay. Alright, now I'm seeing this.
And Bushido is inherently flawed.
Wow. Wow,
As
okay.
a belief system, and we need something. We need to do something different. It's not working for me.
Boo.
Wow. A rebel.
Mhm.
A rebel.
What is my greatest accomplishment? I'm famous for thinking outside the box and finding esoteric solutions. And while I prefer to find non-direct solutions to issues. What holds my character back most? I am content to merely be a temple caretaker. I'm not looking to advance myself within the order, and so I'm looked down upon. What activity makes this character feel at peace? Quiet contemplation, which I get by, taking the time to clean the temple so that I can have that time to reflect.
It sounds to me like you're very Kwai-Chan Kane from like Kung Fu.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the influences.
Yeah, there's definitely I really enjoy that. It's one of my favorite TV shows. In that, in fact, I was contemplating about rewatching it, and that you've made that decision for me. I'm going to rewatch Kung Fu.
You should.
Yeah.
So what are my very, very focused on the goal. Very. All right, let's get this done. So that I can go back to my temple.
So goal oriented, but chilled.
Yes.
All right.
The greatest influence on my life was Noburo Togashi, who is the both clan daimyo and the current head of the Togashi order. People notice that he appears to be very humble when they first meet him.
Okay.
But appearances can be deceiving.
That's fair.
How does your character react to stress? Generally poorly. When he's feeling stressed, he goes a bit OCD and starts cleaning things.
So,
Especially sweeping.
so I just want to do a quick shout out to Glitched Phantom, who's now following us.
Hey!
Say thanks for following us, Glitched Phantom. I hope you're enjoying the stream, and let us continue on with Luke here.
So Ryusei has a tumultuous relationship with the other clans. Because the dragons are generally removed but aware of what's happening in Rokugan society at large, he's sort of disdainful of most of the other clans because he sees them as being mostly limited by their immediate focus on their issues. Except for the Phoenixes. The Phoenixes seem like good guys.
The Phoenixes are good guys. That's okay. I can get behind that.
His parents would describe him as being studious and focused, often to the exclusion of the greater, like what the greater happenings of the world when given a goal. But he's not completely oblivious to having to interact with other people outside of the monasteries. So he spent some time studying other cultures, and his parents, being serious, studious monks, disdain that time spent. It's sort of like, why would you bother when you could learn more scholarly or monastic pursuits?
Sounds like that time that Darth Plagueis told Darth Sidious, why bother studying the dark arts in books when you can just do it?
But Plagueis doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, Plagueis got killed.
Except for the one mention in Attack of the Clones that they couldn't kill. So he was named to honor Daimyo Hoshi, who is the son of the clan founder. And his personal name is Ryuze.
How do you want to die?
Honorably, solving conflicts between clans. Probably got stabbed in the back after successfully negotiating some sort of agreement. Because, yeah, that seems... and he's probably not going to be able to go off to that afterlife in the... It's not the Elysian Fields. That's something.
Yomi.
Yomi. That's the one.
But that's for warriors. Is that where he wants to go?
No, he probably won't get that. He's probably doomed to repeat the cycle on the Celestial Wheel.
That's fair.
So, spin the wheel of the celestial... No. You know what? Spin the wheel of fate.
There we go.
And where you stop, oh look, you're now a grasshopper who can't jump.
But
No
But-
lie.
but there's no grasshopper clan. The closest we have is Mantis.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean clan.
Oh, I'm a bug.
You're a bug.
Oh, well.
All right.
Come back to them like an arachnid.
So, Jeremy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your Haida-man?
So, death in battle is the goal of many crab samurai, and Hida Man is no exception. Although before he goes, he wants to make sure that the destruction of the Shadowlands happens in his lifetime, and he believes that serving as the Yojimbo to the great bear Hida Kasada, the daimyo of the Crab Clan, is the way to do it. Large in stature and possessing of an indomitable will, I am blunt and to the point in courtly matters, impatient when I'm upset.
Impatient. Okay, fine.
Man, you guys' honor is gonna drop so fast.
And I'm most easily spotted because of my enormous size, my pronounced beard, and my loud and abrasive nature. When I am pushed into a corner or feeling extremely stressed out, then I'm prone to polishing and repairing my gear. But in the field of battle, never a problem for me, as I will be striding into the middle of combat to swing my giant Otsuchi and try and crush as many people as I can using my striking as water techniques. I was named for a Gaijin sailor, as you know, Hida Man. It's a pretty rare name. I was named for a Gaijin sailor who possessed extraordinary courage and went over the Okayu wall despite all of our ancestors' best warnings in order to find forbidden knowledge, which he managed to procure, and has been passed down to me as a family secret, and possessing of a unusual ability for a bushi, and hopefully you'll stick around and find out what it is. let's just say that you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. In terms of appearance, like I said, I'm a bigger guy, and I do wear traveling clothes and lacquered armor. But I'm saving up for my plate, my heavy plate, as is befitting a crab bushi of my status.
And what is your status?
Well, I am of the Hida clan, so I'm not. I am a samurai.
Okay.
But I'm not a direct descendant or anything like that. More of a.
So you're like you have the last name, but you're not like within the personal family. You are in the extended
I'm
family.
a cousin
of a cousin of a cousin.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
everybody on the wall is basically Hida, so
Yeah.
or a Caillou. So it's one or the other, basically. My skills pertain mostly to my ability to outlast and overcome opponents, but from time to time I can acquire or use resources. It's something that I might be up to. Mostly I rely upon my physical status to get through most problems, and I try to remain composed, but not always.
Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know about you?
Oh, my mom and dad said I was a good boy.
Hita Man is a mama's and papa boy.
That's right, we have a good relationship.
All right. So that brings us to you, Alex. Tell us
Okay.
about your phoenix.
My phoenix?
Your phoenix.
What would you like to know?
Everything.
Everything?
Well, not everything. I mean, introduce your character to the world.
Okay. Phoenix of his Soa family, elementalist. I am very thorough and patient. Unlike these two. My Gary is to gather information and use it to topple an enemy faction.
Okay.
Gather knowledge, information. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
Due to ties with crabs, I have a long for uncovering lost secrets. Use it to combat in combat against the Shadowlands, or use it to help combat the Shadowlands. I don't particularly want to do it myself, but I can let others learn these secrets and then take the fight to them.
Okay.
Because unlike the rest of the Phoenix, I am a very peaceful and centered person.
Ah, you have found the calm within the storm. Okay.
I do honor my family and my clan, and honor the ways of Bushido. It is the path to perfection.
Okay.
Path to show I am a more honorable than a lowly peasant. My childhood, I was wandering the areas around my homeland, and I found a hidden cave. In that cave, I found a series of puzzles and discovered lost knowledge. However, I also lost my arm.
Ah. So you are a one-armed. Interesting. So how does your character deal with? Well, how do you deal with combat? Let's say you need to protect an innocent from a rogue Ronin or some bandits on the road.
I've only lost one arm. I've not lost both arms.
No, but I mean, fighting with one arm is, difficult.
Well, it is for a crowd with his two-handed hammers and weapons, but
Is that a challenge?
no, I'm just saying for you, it's they use two-handed weapons. I use a wakizashi,
Interesting.
or
Okay.
I use spells.
Ah, there you go.
Yes, I am a shugenja. I can use spells.
Okay.
Um,
So we have a bushi, a
Monk.
monk, and a shigenja.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay.
Upon first noticing me, or first encountering me, they notice I am exceedingly calm and tranquil.
Calm and tranquil. Okay.
However, when threatened, my voice does fall to a nice whisper. Or if anxious, I turn my body slightly so that my remaining arm is more guarded.
Okay.
So it's slightly safer, less likely to vanish.
Okay.
And due to my status within my family,
Mhm.
as my grandfather is the clan daimyo of Phoenix, I have been betrothed to one of the crabs. Probably one of the someone in their direct lineage from their daimyo.
Okay. All right. So that's
And of course, this one here is my cousin,
all right. That's fair.
because my grandfather is a Togashi.
Ah, so distant cousin.
Yes, but
Alright.
he is still a
He's still family.
dragon. Yes.
Cool.
Whether he knows it or not, I don't know. He's just some temple cleaner.
That's a job's a job, man. But yeah. Anyways, so that's it for tonight. We are going to come back to you again next week at 7:15 p.m. and we're gonna start your Genpaku ceremony. So until next time, thank you for joining us all tonight. I've been Richard. Or I am Richard. I have been. I am.
Well, you have been Richard in the past as well.
I have been Richard in the past as well. And I am joined by Jeremy, Luke,
You
and
were joined
Alex. This is what I have to deal with. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Have yourself a good night and a great week. And we'll see you next time.